Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to the Unavowed from me, the Raven. Okay, in part 1, we have been exorcised of demon that apparently ruined our life 1 year ago, leading us to do some dastardly things along the way, and in the exorcism to recover my body, unleashed a ligamental that needs to get rid of. So, if anyone's asking why, it surely would have been better to still kill the ligamental rather than let it eat the dead. I know things about this game you probably don't if you're asking that question. So, let us quest, shall we? Hello, Mandala. Yes, the Jinborn.
You are awake. Did you sleep well? Yes. That is quite normal from what I am told. Introduction to the supernatural world can often have unpredictable effects on the mundane mind. It may take some time for you to process it all. Well, Mr. Unpredictable, you certainly surprised us last night. I think you are going to make this transition just fine. And this is good, because there is so little time to waste. My father Kalash is waiting to speak to you in the room beyond the red drapes. When you are ready, seek him out. In the meantime, relax and explore the facility. I will be here if you have any questions.
Well, it's time to meet the guy in charge. Oh, when we get round to discovering who voiced this guy, you're gonna be surprised. Could that be?
Oh, you're the new one, aren't you? Nobody joins the Unavowed, boy. We serve it. We are the wall against the darkness. As for me, I am Kalash. I am a Jinn of the Ancient Kingdom, and I run this branch of the Unavowed. And you? You were possessed. How'd you let that happen?
Like I had a choice.
Sloppy. Such a thing would have been unthinkable once. In my day, even a newborn babe had wits enough to leave books of demonic evil alone.
Excuse me, but getting involved with something out of my control.
Soft needs toughening up. How tough are you, new boy? The demon inside you took the brunt of that. You don't have a scar on you. No. You have yet to experience your true crucible, but it will come. Oh yes, it will come. At any rate, we have much to discuss and much to do. Settle in, talk to the others, get the lay of the land. I will call our meeting when you are ready.
Well, that's a fine hound you do. I'm fine. Of course, fire mage. You know, it seems sort of a question that you got that chart there when the fire extinguisher is over there.
Hey! Don't surprise a fire mage like that. Bad idea. Anyway, hi. You settling in okay? Yeah, I guess it kind of is. Where else can you see a guy throw fire without paying for it? But seriously, it took me a while to get used to this stuff. It's not gonna happen for you overnight. But you'll get there. Faster than you think. Anyway, I'm sure you want to walk around. I'll be here if you have any questions.
Time to question.
I don't see why not. I know a little bit about that. What do you want to know? Well, we're sort of supernatural police. I guess you can relate to that, being a cop and all. Sometimes there's a threat that only we can handle, and we go and handle it. Well, I say sometimes, but lately it's been a lot more than that. Gosh, a really long time. Sorry. If you're looking for a history lesson, Mandana or Kalash are the ones to ask. As far as I'm concerned, we do good work. That's all that matters.
Because you've always showed that picture. It hints they've been around for a very long time.
You know, I wondered the same thing when I first joined. I mean, we're careful. We use veils. I don't throw fire around Times Square or anything. But the real secret, nobody notices us. It's kind of uncanny. Mundanes go through crazy mental tricks to pretend we're not there. So maybe the mundane world isn't ready for us yet, but they will be. They won't have a choice the way things are going.
The mundane world has a habit of ignoring some things, doesn't it?
Let me put it this way. There are 732% more threats than there used to be, give or take 0.5. A year ago, we'd usually be called out once a month, if at all. Now it's almost every day. And me and Mandana, we're the only ones dealing with it. Until now, anyway. See you around, friend.
Makes you want to get a chance to have a break.
Yes? I do not know. I am not being facetious. I honestly do not know. This building has housed many agents over the centuries, and they too have been given gifts. Photographs and portraits of loved ones, precious possessions long since lost. We do not question it. We merely accept it and be thankful for it.
Remind us of the past, remind us of what is to be protected.
Certainly. What is your question? As a whole, for thousands of years. But the New York branch is only 400 years old. As long as there is need of us, we will be here.
We have the things that bump the things in the night that go bump.
We do not exactly advertise our presence. We prefer it that way. But the truth is, the last century has seen a diminishing need for our services. Things have certainly changed. Yes, supernatural threats have been escalating. It happened so suddenly, we were caught unprepared. We had become complacent. We have not been recruiting. You are the first new recruit in decades. The first of many, we hope.
They're not going to recruit anyone else in the course of this game. Yeah, of course we do.
I will do my best to answer. Me? What do you want to know? When was this city founded? 1624. Yes, I was just a child, but it was around that time. 418. No, 19. My birthday was last month. It is difficult to keep track, but Father always remembers. I will do my best to answer. Eli is my partner, and a dear, dear friend. We have saved each other's lives more often than we can count. You and he have much in common. He was once mundane, like yourself. I would recommend asking him about his transition. It might help with your own. Last night, yes, you gave us quite the chase. We know nothing about the demon that was inside you, but it was a wily thing. As we all are, believe me. It was taunting us, dancing just out of our reach, slaughtering whomever it could. But we got it in the end. Regardless of what happens next, we stopped it. We can all take comfort in that.
Well, job well done, wouldn't you say?
Thank you.
Right, spoken to everyone. Let's review and progress.
What is it? You ready to start the meeting?
Yes, let's start the meeting.
Indeed. The time for waiting is past.
Father, you met our latest recruit?
Yes. I admit he doesn't look like much, but we'll see what this life makes of him.
I'm right here.
All neophytes once, Kalash.
Most of us, Mage Beckett. Most of us.
There we go.
I am aware of that. I have read the reports on your last mission. Mage Beckett, is it true you summoned a void creature?
Yes, by accident. I swear.
Irrelevant. Magic is unpredictable. I understand this. What I don't understand is why you let it feed on human corpses. What will the mundane authorities think when they find tooth marks on the victims?
The creature was both a danger and an innocent. We reached a compromise. That is all.
We'll be the ones compromised if the two of you aren't more careful.
And in my first run, I chose to have the thing killed. So, and he chewed him out for that. So there's no right answer to him for this.
That may be, but you had no authority over them. It was their choice to make.
Father, regardless of our choices, the void creature is gone. We have a more pressing concern.
Yes, you let the demon escape. Your mission was a failure.
Wait.
Yes, just waiting to find another hapless victim. No disrespect.
Sir, he was a big help.
Help you would not have needed if you achieved your primary goal.
I almost did. I was so close. I had it contained, but it was stronger than I expected.
I see. This is becoming distressingly commonplace.
Nevertheless, Eli speaks the truth. We underestimated the threat.
Then that will have to be sufficient. And now to the next item at hand. Your next mission. The forces of darkness will not wait for you to get your sea legs, and neither can we. I have detected void activity in the East Village, somewhere close to Astor Place. You are to travel there, determine the cause of the disturbance, and neutralize it. Activity from beyond the void. Do try and keep up.
Are you sure he's ready to go out into the field so soon?
These are dangerous times. Dark forces are coming. We don't have the time for traditional training. If he isn't able to handle it immediately, we might as well kill him now.
Hey!
Trial by fire. Sink or swim. Do or die. You want to prove yourself to the Unavowed, new boy? Now is your chance. Meeting adjourned.
And he buggers off back to his bottle.
Well, I guess that settles that.
None of us.
Yeah, we're a team. Try not to forget that. Anyway, we're ready when you are. Looks like the K train is down. Again.
Eli, the K train was discontinued in 1988.
Was it? I could swear I took it to the Museum of Natural History not too long ago.
You did, in 1986.
You live long enough, you get displaced in time. Also,
So, I guess we won't be taking the K train.
No,
Here-
we're
here-
not.
here we have the loading screen where we can pick our companions. Why do we need to get companions? We've only got two of them. You'll see. Also, check this out. Blackwell reference. Hey, Joey! But yes, this is where we go pick our destinations.
Still raining.
At
Oh.
least nothing's here waiting to kill us.
Well, the night is young.
I've only just noticed that. Oh, we'll mature. But yes, as I thought, this is very nice work, and I love the music from some of these places, especially in the Unavowed building. Although, admittedly, animation does feel a bit stiff. Uh-oh.
You seem troubled. Is something the matter? So there is, but you have nothing to fear from him. Not with the veil in place.
Don't worry, it's totally harmless. Well, mostly.
Eli!
It just disguises your identity. Anyone looking at you sees slightly different features.
You are not the first new recruit to arrive with complications in the mundane world. The veil prevents awkwardness all around. Nobody in the mundane world, no. The veil only works on mundanes. Supernatural beings and the Void Touch can see through it easily, but that law enforcement officer, he will pose no threat.
Good. Let's keep going.
Oh, since you won't recognize me, let's have a chat.
Evening, sir. Yeah, you could say that. Wouldn't be here if I had the choice, believe me. Who wants to know? Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. It's been in the news, but I don't blame you if you don't read that stuff. I'll tell you one thing. You see a lot of bad people in this line of work, but it takes a special kind of nasty to torch a homeless shelter.
Yeah, that is pretty nasty.
Yeah, a neighborhood full of corporate chains, and they attacked this place.
Was anyone hurt?
A few people killed. A lot of people with second or third degree burns.
That is horrible.
I won't argue with that. I was here when the rescue team arrived. They were carted off to Beth Israel Hospital, but the people here, they don't exactly have medical insurance.
Damn.
That's how we're treating it. Until we know otherwise, we're treating it like a crime scene. Which means, stay back.
Okay,
I
okay.
don't blame you. See ya.
He won't have any business there just yet.
Hey, are you all right? You look a little...
Where are you taking me? I'll do whatever you want. Just help me. Please.
Did you see that?
I did.
Neuromorphic projection. I've read the theories, but never thought. I
That's
think he's
from the
coming out of
past.
it.
Are you all right?
You blacked out, just for a minute, but
You had a vision. We saw it as well.
a vision from your past. Well, your demon's past, technically. This area must have kick-started your brain into remembering. There was some psychic spillover. We could see it too. Yeah, psychic runoff. Try not to think about it too much.
This building the demon entered. It used to house the Village Eye.
The newspaper?
Aye,
Did
aye.
it go out of business a few years ago?
Indeed it did. What was your demon self doing here? Agreed. We are wasting time.
Right, enough jabbering. Let's go.
Time to investigate we go.
Well, that just figures, doesn't it?
Yes, this will discover how useful a companions can be.
It is done. Be aware that if law enforcement questions me, I am compelled to tell the truth.
Admittedly, I'm a bit concerned about how she opened it. That way, that...
It smells very human in here.
Looks like people were squatting here. Half a dozen at least. Wasn't there a homeless shelter around the corner? Why live here?
Oh, very delightful.
It could be pride. Or perhaps they gathered here for a specific purpose.
I'm guessing it wasn't a slum.
Ah.
Huh. Only one bed in here.
Ah, yes.
This room was designated to separate one individual from the rest. Someone of importance, most likely. Or someone undesirable.
So this room either belonged to a cult leader or a prisoner.
Most likely.
These discussions are nice, but we've got one problem. You need to scream, they don't continue.
What have you got there? An old fuse? Seems to still be intact.
Hey, you got faces.
I might not know a lot about those things, but don't they need electricity to work? I don't think the power's on in this place.
You know, first time round, I didn't know how to figure that out. Now I do. It makes sense.
Do not be alarmed. That was just a lost spirit. What you would call a ghost. They are harmless.
Yeah, but don't worry. They can't really do much.
They have no physical form. We cannot interact with them, nor they with us. It is best to leave them be.
40 years ago, I would have joined you. But Mandana's right. There's nothing we can do for them.
Death is part of the mundane world. We do not get involved. Let us move forward.
Well, since you went in there.
Ow! God damn it.
Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. I tripped over... I have no idea. Can't see a damn thing.
Well, we have ourselves a fire mate.
That's weird. Come on.
Is there a problem?
The darkness, it's fighting the light.
It always does.
I'm being literal. Whatever's down here, it's interfering with my magic.
Right, we can see something.
Not sure what you're trying to do there. The fuse is obviously blown.
No fuse, new fuse.
Color me gobsmacked.
Wow.
It's a forest.
A forest in a basement.
Well, that explains why my fire's so weak down here. Probably a natural defense mechanism for whatever this is.
It's very green. Very odd. A stump covered in blood. Delightful. Now what is this? That's also delightful.
Well, this just got a lot more complicated.
Male. Early to mid-60s, I believe. The cause of death is difficult to determine.
He's got vines growing out of him.
You are correct. Blade wounds. They are difficult to see with all this growth in the way. You have a good eye.
So this guy was murdered by a person.
It appears so. Yes, this room has quite an abundance of forest life. Your vision. You were familiar with this building. Whatever happened here, you were involved. Or at least your demon self was.
You don't remember anything. No other visions spring to mind. Yeah, you probably would.
No doubt your demon covered its tracks well before leaving your mind.
So, who is he?
He has no distinguishing marks. He carries no identification. Whoever this is, it remains a mystery.
Oh, hello.
It is a lost spirit. It cannot communicate.
Are you sure about that?
It does appear agitated. Let us leave it be.
We can't deal with you, at least not for the moment. We got no one to speak to the dead.
Do these drawings on the wall mean anything to you, Mandana?
I cannot decipher their meaning, but I do get a sense of reverence.
Reverence? Like worship?
It is only a feeling.
That's going to be deemed a bit concerning. Here we go, more people to talk to, and hang on. Could he be?
Where did you get that? The village, I know what you're talking about.
That is an obvious lie.
Do I look like I care? Just leave me alone. I might not look it, but I'm fine. Tell everyone that Wendy is fine. You don't need to come out here and... Wait, it's you, isn't it? You've come back. Oh, no, you don't. You almost fooled me, but I can tell. You're the master. Don't play dumb with me. I'm not that innocent. At least, not anymore.
Oh
You've
dear.
done something to your face. You've changed it somehow, but I can tell. It's you.
Curious. She can see past the veil. She must be void-touched.
What touched?
Void-touched. It means...
I don't give a crap what it means. And I don't give a crap about you either, Master. Just leave me alone. I already know you're good at that. Why should I? Right. And I'll bare my soul to you because you obviously care so much. You left us. You don't care about anything. So get out of here. Take your new followers and go.
Wait, followers?
You heard me. Please, don't come back.
Admittedly, we could talk to her a bit more, but at the moment that's not worth doing.
Just so we're clear, we are not calling you Master.
Fair, considering what I had to do for me the other day. Okay. No, password
This
heart.
wall drawing means nothing to me. Eli?
Me neither. Although it's different from the art in the other room.
How so?
Outside it was more vibrant, colorful, more creative. It had passion. The art in here is just patterns.
Patterns.
You can see them if you know how to look for them.
Interesting. I do not know what that means yet, but interesting.
This is up, we got a journal. Ah. Master says at the start of this journal explained who I am and how I got here. My name is Jordan. 3 months ago I found my job at crappy electronics store. 2 weeks ago my landlord evicted me because I couldn't pay the rent. Charming. I was on the street. I was in the middle of this brutal winter. The homeless shelter was completely full. I thought I was going to freeze to death. Master found me. Master brought me here. He gave me clothes and warm food and this laptop. He insists I keep a journal of my experiences here. He says I should call him Master. That's fine, I don't care. I am safe here and I'm not leaving. Heck, if he keeps me alive, I'll call him God. And you do. The Master brought a few more people in. They're all homeless like me. They're all sick. This old guy has lung cancer so bad he's coughing up blood. There's this girl called Wendy who looks to be in incredible pain. Me, I'm still cold. It's so hard for me to get warm, but at least I'm not dying. Entry 3. Master brought us downstairs. There's a tree growing out up from the floor. A tree! Master said it's the altar of life. He will protect us and heal us if we do the same. He will teach us how. All we have to do is let him cut us and we bleed on the altar. Entry 4. Oh my god. The energy, man, it's incredible. I am warm. I am warm. It's so warm. It feels so good. Entry 5. I never felt this good. The cold completely left my body. The old guy's cough is gone. He's breathing normally. And when he's walking around without any pain, praise the Master. Entry 6. There are 7 of us now. Master will be cutting us every few weeks. He seems crazy, but he'll heal right away, and we're healthy. That's the important thing. Praise the Master. I would be dead if it wasn't for him. We all would be. Entry 7. Merry Christmas. The tree is growing. There's grass on the floor in the basement. It's concrete. With the Master, anything is possible. Entry 8. The Master needs to leave for a while. And now I'm being put in charge. Me? In charge? I'm so honoured. Maybe it's a password protect this laptop since I'm important now. Entry 9. It's night time, my privacy. It's kind of lonely in there. I asked Wendy if she'd like to stay the night with me. She said yes. Entry 10. Cut the old guy. He bleeds like crazy. He didn't heal. I had to run up of bandages. Thank God he's okay. Entry 11. It's freezing in here. I turned the radiator right up full blast. It does nothing. Entry 12. Wendy's blimping. The old guy's coughing. I can't stop sipping. The vigil doesn't work anymore. Master, where are you? You've been gone for almost 2 months. Entry 13. I can barely feel the keys. My hands are numb. I can't help these people anymore. I can't help myself. As you've watching, I had to leave. I'm sorry, Master. I can't do it. Watching the Wendy chat. I'm sorry.
Blood rituals used for healing. That is perverse and wrong.
It may be wrong, but it does explain the forest downstairs. It's unspent life energy. It created excess life.
Beauty can hide all manner of evil, Eli. You know this more than anyone.
Oh, it's nothing. Just a little run-in with a golem and a succubus that got a...
A story for another time?
Right.
Yeah.
Blood rituals, dark magic, that stuff.
Yes, Eli. Bad stuff.
If I understand that journal right, the ritual stopped working when the, master left.
Right.
Which means that only you, or rather your demon, could perform it.
Then why leave Jordan in charge?
That's a good question. One more reason to track it down. In the meantime, I really want to know more about this ritual. After you?
Okay, on that, it's been time to bring this video to close. I've been the Raven. Be good, be well, and avoid joining cults, especially with dodgy cults that involve cutting yourself for healing purposes. So, later now.